Is the US election already affecting crypto? And Dia adds a new partnership and listing. What's going on, guys? Randy here with another daily crypto video. Before I get into today's content, I wanted to let you know about the Brave browser. If you haven't downloaded it yet, it's just like Google Chrome. You can download Google Chrome extensions, but what's real cool about this is it blocks trackers and ads, saves you on bandwidth, saves you on time. But even better, when you click ads, like this one for eToro, you're getting paid out in basic attention token. So far this month, I've earned 16.720 BAT. That's $3.52. When BAT hits its all-time high of almost $1 again, that's over $16 just for using a browser I'd be using anyway. There's a link down below in the description. All right, let's get into today's content. So, Bitcoin's price has been taking a hit as well as stocks and gold. And is it because of the presidential election already? I kind of figured that it was going to happen sooner or later. That, but my thought was that the markets were going to stay chugging right along up until the election, and then maybe after the election, regardless of who's in office, it was gonna plummet. But are we seeing that already? And is it going to recover before the election? Typically, in the past, before a U.S. election, the markets are nice and healthy and fat. Um, it's just history. And now, with everything going on, they're taking a hit, and we'll see what happens. But so Bitcoin dropped 4.4% on Monday morning, falling below the $10,500 support level. A letter from the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has added fuel to the November presidential election as President Donald Trump and the Senate search for her replacement. Britain, Spain, and France are considering a second round of lockdowns with restrictions already being imposed in Madrid and Paris. Prices are dropping across stocks, commodities, and cryptocurrency as fear of another crash akin to the one in March return. Yeah, just so much stuff going on right now, and I think it's bound to happen. Will it recover? I think it will. Just like it recovered in March, and we chugged right along to some new highs for some cryptocurrencies, and DeFi took off. I think it'll happen again once things settle down and stabilize. One thing that will help is a stimulus if that happens in the United States. There's talks that it might not happen until after the election, but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw it before December, after like right after the election, before let's say the Christmas season. But who knows? Though you can't hold your breath on something like a stimulus check coming in, uh, and then you just don't know what's going to happen with this virus. If there's a vaccine, you could see the markets go back up, but um, yeah, here's hoping that it's not a steady decline from here. We just don't know. Your best your best bet, if you believe in your cryptocurrencies, is to dollar cost average in. Don't just go and sell every single asset right now. Now's a good time to lock in some good buying opportunities. So I'm going to be talking about Dia in a minute. Right now, it's at about the $1.50 per token mark, which is a very good, attractive buy. So if you bought in at $3, now might be a time to dollar cost average in at 150, and you'll still be in profit. So speaking of that, let's get into Dia. So recently, they just got listed on the Crypto.com app, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. If you use Crypto.com, you see how how easy it is, and to be able to buy Dia there is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, right now, if you're a U.S. resident, you cannot buy it there, but you can buy Dia on Hotbit. And I believe you can also buy it on Uniswap as well. But Crypto.com just listed Dia. So Dia, if you're not really sure, it is an open source financial information platform that utilizes crypto economic incentives to source and validate data. Market actors can supply, share, and use financial and digital asset data. So, in essence, it is a price oracle. And the next story on Dia is they just announced a partnership with Hedgit. So Dia and Hedgit announced a collaboration to both deliver option and derivative data to the Dia platform, as well as leveraging Dia's open source Oracle infrastructure and price feeds to value Hedgit's derivative products. Despite DeFi currently being one of the hottest and most relevant topics on the blockchain, it is still subject to one of the biggest challenges that this entire nascent industry faces: volatility risk. While showing huge growth, the industry is still minuscule by absolute measure when compared to traditional finance markets. So yeah, a nice partnership for Dia with Hedgit. But before I let you guys go, what do you think about the stocks in crypto right now in the state? Do you think that it's going to keep on going down from here as we approach the election here over the next couple of months, or I guess next about a month and a half, or do you think we're going to see a rise like the past, where Trump trying to get reelected doesn't let this stock market crash because you know what, he does hang his cap on the fact that the market has been good during his tenure. So will he let the stock market crash, which ultimately Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are kind of following the stock market trend. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow.